Hello there, I'm Dave from Dynobike, and today we have been tuning the latest model KTM Super Duke 1390. This one came to us, already had a Akrapovic EVO full system on it, and it's putting out about 182 horsepower, give or take, which is pretty impressive. The mixtures were quite lean in the mid-range and they weren't too bad up the top end, but the throttle was pretty snatchy and the throttle response was not that great either. So we have corrected all of that and tested it again, pulled the mixtures down, switched off the O2 sensors and adjusted everything to suit. And it's now still putting out 185 horsepower if you want to stretch it, but more importantly, the whole of the mid-range from from 2 grand all the way through to redline is substantially better in terms of response, torque, and horsepower. So I will pop those graphs up for you in a moment to have a look at. You'll be mighty impressed with the torque curve in particular, I think, on this one. It's a shame that I didn't have this bike without the Acra exhaust on it, in other words in stock standard form, so that I could get some base runs to see what these bikes actually have straight off the showroom floor. But that's life. I haven't seen one that's stock, so I don't know what it would be box stock standard, and what I'll show you here is all I've got to compare on the day. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that people ring me up and they talk about the switching off of indicators in particular on this model when they buy, or if they're going to buy, an EVO full system, because the dealer wants to load a tune file in it to correct the mixtures, which is perfectly understandable, but in so doing that they switch off the indicators. Why they do that I have no idea, because let's face it, it is a road bike. Why you would sell a full system and then switch the indicators off, I don't know what their reasoning is there, but anyway, that is not my concern. You guys have been asking me, can we switch them back on, or do we have an alternative? Well, in both cases, I can confidently say there is an alternative to that. If you've already loaded your OEM tune file to match the EVO exhaust system, we can switch the indicators back on for you. We can also load our tune into it, which I highly recommend, because quite frankly the OEM tune is really not much chop. And I say that because the O2 sensors are still live, still correcting to ADR Euro compliance regulations, which is on the lean side, and the bike will just love you for it if you can switch them off and adjust the fueling to suit. The throttle response will be markedly improved, and the mid-range performance and all that goes with it will be much better with our tune. And of course, as I say, we can just switch the indicators back on for you if that's what you want to do. We can do that for you as well. So either way, if you want to tune, fit the exhaust system, tell the dealer, no, I don't want you to load the file on there, come here, or send us your ECU if it's more convenient, which it probably is if you live on the other side of Australia or in New Zealand. Just ship the ECU, we'll load and configure a file to suit your bike and then ship it back to you, or bring us the bike, we'll put it on this dyno, monitor all the AFRs and everything else, make the adjustments for you, and tune it to suit. So anyway, as I said, I will pop the graphs up for you now to take a look at, so you can see what sort of gains can be had out of a professional tune, and then you can make your own minds up. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'm Dave from Dynobike.